guys, so this is my week, I think 33, possibly 33, maybe 34, whatever, it'll be, you know, in the title, update, and it's a little bit late, but not as late as usual, because I was busy over the weekend working on a project, which I'll show you some other time. We're clearing a kind of a woodland path. I'm peeling acorn squash, by the way. And then yesterday, Monday, I thought, I forgot that I need to do it. So the kids were all being good inside, and I told them, I'm gonna walk outside and make a quick video and show them the path that we made in the woods. And I was outside literally for like 15 seconds, and Gwenny comes running out, there's glass all over the floor! So I had to clean up that mess, and never got around to this video. So yeah, it finally stopped raining around here, and we finally got all the grass cut, which is difficult to do when you have days and days of rain and it just keeps growing and growing and growing, and it never seems to dry out. But this week is dry and really, really hot, and I'm very ready for fall. I got some plants put in the ground, or some seeds put in the ground for plants for fall crops. Mostly radishes, some beets and carrots. And hopefully today, if I make it, or at least I'll get started today and finish tomorrow, I'm going to be starting some seedlings for like cabbage, broccoli, kale, because my kale just got like completely wiped out in the last week or so. I'm not sure if any of them will bounce back, so I figure I better plant some more. And start some lettuce and things like that, so that, you know, in a couple weeks in September I can go ahead and stick them out in the ground. I've been meaning to do it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I did order some seeds today, with permission from my husband. Yeah, we're good with that, as long as, you know, no going crazy overboard buying $500 worth of seeds or anything, but reasonably. So I got some daikon seeds, daikon radish, Minoese daikon, the radishes that are like this long, you know, big white ones. So I got some seeds for that, and some spinach seeds because I have a few left, but they're almost gone. And some Swiss chard, Vulcan red, because that was the only variety they had left. I wanted to get some candy cane zinnias, but they didn't have them in stock, so I was saved. Some purple top turnips. I wanted to get a reddish pink variety, with like an Indian name. I forget what it's called now. But they were out of stock with that. Sorry. So I just got regular purple top. What else did I get? And I got some orange carrots that had good reviews for early germination and fall crop and all that stuff. They didn't have any little fingers, which is what I was going to go for, because those mature in like 50 to 55 days. But they didn't have any because, like I said, they're out of a whole bunch of stuff. So when you see it, you grab it. But I did want to get some more orange carrots because that's what Gwenny likes. And so I got those, and hopefully they'll be in soon. There's a free seed packet, which I believe is Tom Thumb lettuce. I've seen a lot of people saying they're getting Tom Thumb lettuce, which is exciting because I like getting for lettuce seeds. And Tom Thumb is like, I mean, obvious by the name, right? It's a little tiny head of lettuce, which sounds fun. So yeah, I've got seeds going. I've got other things going. I'm cutting up all my acorn squash and freezing them because some of them are starting to go yellow, which is not bad. It just means that they're ripening more and they need to be used before they start getting soft. So I'm just gonna freeze them cubed and frozen, and I need to do something with this beautiful, beautiful Cushaw squash. I've got 3 more out there that I just cut off the vine, but they have to sit, you know, and not hard enough. Anyway, they have to sit out there for like a week or 2. Excuse me. So that's what I'm doing now. I've been frantically picking tomatoes. The long beans kind of had a little dip where they weren't doing much, and now they're like all exploding everywhere again. So I've been busily picking them. I blanched and froze 2-gallon freezer bags of those this morning. And I'll probably, I think I'm gonna do a quart bag for each squash. And it's just like individual 1 squash, and if I want to do 2, I can cook 2. Easily. But yeah. I canned my first 2 ever pints of peeled tomatoes, peeled whole tomatoes. And that was an adventure. I knew that I was probably underestimating, but I was hoping it would be 4. I was optimistically hoping maybe 5, trying to be realistic, and it could only be 3. It ended up only 2 cans. They shrink a lot when you put them in a jar. But it's okay. So I've got a bunch, and I'm just kind of freezing them, and once I get like bags of them, then I'll start like peeling them, and I'll do a big batch all at one time. Now that I have a little bit more of an understanding how many tomatoes you need to do 7 or 8 pints of tomatoes. Hopefully this weekend I'll get over to my parents' house, and hopefully the beach plums will be doing good this year like everything else, and I can pick a bunch of wild beach plums for beach plum jelly, because I haven't made any in a couple years, and that's a favorite. And I'm trying to not buy jelly, which, considering the amount of jelly we've been using lately, it's not looking too promising. But we'll get there someday, eventually. I guess that's all for today. I gotta get back to cutting up these acorn squash. And then I've got to, what else do I have to do today? I have a whole list on the board. I could just look at our whiteboard and see what's on my list, I guess. What? Oh, I have to take care of my children too. I think that's a given. I do that all the time. Anyway, I'll see you guys again next week, and hope you don't get too hot, and hope I don't get too hot. Actually, today was supposed to be super hot, but we spent most of the morning, we stayed outside pretty much all morning till like lunchtime, and lunchtime was late because we were outside all morning. So it's hot, but it's not, it doesn't feel like dead of summer hot. It's like end of summer trying to convince me that it's still summer hot. So you can kind of tell it's winding down, which is nice.
I got some tissue.
Oh, you're not supposed to have tissues. I guess I better go. Bye.
I got some